eShiksha is known for its cashless and paperless management.
Yes. So we started online mock entrance exams for
Okay.
MBA, for IIMs, and the medical entrance exams in 1999, when IIMs actually went online in 2003 or 4, if I remember correctly. So we were that way advanced. And our simple logic was that if you're sitting for an MBA exam, people used to go to a lot of coaching institutes and all. I created a data bank of 10,000 questions. I created the test engine, and anybody could pay us just 700 rupees and take as many tests generated on the random with a timer and get a score in all the 4 sections of a MBA
Wow.
entrance exam.
How long did you run eShiksha?
eSiksha is still there, although
Acha.
it's not part of our core business, but there's that emotional attachment because it was our first business, and that gave me the capital, the confidence, and a lot of learnings where I am today. So I had that free hand. So while in college, I was doing this IBM course along with my third year. One day decided that I'm going to start a portal,
Hmm.
and portal which would not only have the online exam engine, but it would have any and every course. So eSiksha at that point in time had 5,000 pages of content.
Hmm.
Because I didn't have money, I found a team of developers who were one of the most upcoming name in Calcutta. I went to them. I told them a vision. They were 4 friends, and I told them, see, I don't have the money. This is my vision. I'm going to compete with eGurukul, who are sitting on a good chunk of money in their bank account, and I'm going to compete. If you stay with me in the journey, I'm going to share the profits with you, and I'm going to give you the limelight. At the same time, I'm going to portray you when I go out in the market as co-promoters and give you the limelight that these are the guys who developed something which was not available in the market, which will help you get more business.
Hmm.
So that was my first initiation into the thought that even if you have 0 rupees in your pocket,
You can make something happen.
you can make something out of it if you are clear in your thought, and if you are constructive, and if you devise a way that you profit and the person who's helping you profits, then money is not a barrier. You can always get done things and pay people as long as your intent is clear.
And so eShiksha started out. What was the revenues like? And what? Just tell us about this scale it reached.
So I was clueless. We build eSiksha. Today, if you build a similar kind of a portal, it'll take you at least 6 to 8 months.
Hmm.
We built it in less than 2.5 months.
Wow.
We started in June, and during that time, Bangalore used to have one of the biggest tech conferences, if you know, BangaloreIT.com.
Hmm.
And the date for that I clearly remember was 19th November 1999.
Okay.
And in June we decided we were going to do something. We used to work from morning till, I used to go to the developer's office morning 10 o'clock sharp. We used to work till morning 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock in the morning I used to go back home, sleep till 9, and 10 o'clock I used to be back in the developer's office to get them to do what could be done in 6 to 8 months in 2.5 months.
Wow.
And we created 5,000 pages of content, 10,000 question bank, all in a matter of 2.5 months. And the only money I took from my dad was 90,000 to buy a stall in BangaloreIT.com, and that's where we launched eSiksha in 1999 in Bangalore,
Right in the city.
right in the city.
Wow. And then what was the initial traction like?
The second day we got a guy who came in who was a entrepreneur in Bangalore, and he liked it, and he offered us 25 lakhs to buy out the portal then and there, and we declined.
Acha.
And then we started marketing in the sense without money. So money was always a barrier. We did organic marketing to learn. Today digital media strategies cost from a lakh of rupees to a few crores. I learned digital marketing on my own, and I started doing SEO. And for 15 years on Google, for the keyword competitive MBA exam papers, eSiksha was on number one without spending a single penny.
Wow.
Competitive MBA exam papers or
That
MBA
was
exam
all
papers.
you and your SEO skills.
Yeah.
Wow. And you learned how are you teaching yourself all of these things?
Google and books, and learn from people who were doing it in the Western world. Yeah, just what works, what not works today. What people call testing and rigorous testing, and all forms of testing. I never knew those terms. The only thing which I had with me was hard work.
And so what was like the peak because e-shiksha, I think now like you said, it's not a core business anymore.
Yes.
But what was there like a peak when you're like, listen, I can probably raise funding for this?
So within a year, we had 1 million users.
Million users.
1 million users.
In 2000, you're talking about.
In 1999, 2000, within a year, we had 1 million users, 10 lakh users, with zero marketing spend, zero sales and zero marketing. Not sales, sorry, zero marketing. Sales we were getting, students were buying. The typical MBA course during that time used to cost anything from 10,000 to 50,000. And here was a platform which was giving you unlimited test papers for 700 for a year.
Wow.
And
Incredible.
that's where I got my first revenue stream, which was an accident. Is one of the largest online universities in London and US. They had off-site campuses in US and the primary headquarters in London. And London was opening up for Indian students. And the only way they wanted to target, because e-Shiksha was primarily 99.99% for the student community.
Right.
They contacted us out of the blue and they said, for every 15 days of advertising, we'll give you £1,000.
So they advertised on you?
On e-Shiksha. And then next step, they said, if you send out mailers for us, we'll give you another £1,000.
Incredible.
And in 2000, £1,000 was a good chunk of money. So in the year 2000, every month we were making, and then the other advertisers started coming in. We were making 10 lakhs. And I was barely, I think, 19 or 20. And that sum of money was a life-changing amount. 10 lakhs used to be a huge amount back in
Absolutely.
2000.
Wow, 10 lakhs today would be like over a crore.
Yes.
And so you became profitable, I'm guessing.
Yes, we were profitable from day one because we had nothing to lose. We started with zero. You can't go negative.
And then what about and your partners that you had, the developers you had brought on board?
So whenever the revenues started flowing in, the first thing I did was that I gave them the money which was for the development. And then I, out of my free will, although we never worked with the agreement. So month after month, till the time they were with me, I gave them a certain percentage of whatever money I was generating, because they stood by me when I had zero money. So I think that taught me my second lesson, that if people have treated you well, be fair to people. Paper contracts are not everything.
Yeah.
If you do good comes back to you. And till the point that they were with me without any contract, I kept on giving them a certain percentage of revenues that were generated every month.
And so why didn't you raise money for e-Shiksha?
I didn't know that such a market existed.
Acha.
So maybe it could be that because I was getting that flow of money, and then by the time we realized that we can actually raise money and make it big, the .com bust happened.
Acha.
2003.
Got it.
And slowly by slowly, the UK and the Indian universities, the London universities, they started coming to India for these education fairs and all. That's when the advertising started drying up, because the bigger players were coming in the market. It became a constraint, and then after a point in time, e-Shiksha became static.